it dirty so that they can always be blue, so that we can swim in that. Planet Earth, our beautiful home. It is very sick. We have to take care of it.
Friends, do you agree? Show me the I agree sign if you agree. I definitely agree. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Writer's Workshop. And I know we got to listen to that little jingle because I know that in Miss Conception's class, in Miss D's class, and in Miss Van's class, we've all been talking about our environment. And there's a big word that's been floating around. It starts with a P. It's dirty. It's harmful and bad for our earth. I heard someone shout it out. Yes, pollution. And we know that pollution is something that's causing our earth to feel really sick, and it's not doing a really good job keeping our earth happy and healthy. So, writers, today, what I was thinking, because we've been doing a lot of persuasive writing. Everyone say persuasive. We know when we're doing persuasive writing, it's kind of like your opinion, but you're trying to convince people to agree with what you think. So this week, what we want you to do is actually think of topics about our earth. Think about your opinion. What are things you want people to believe and agree with you on that has to do with the earth, especially maybe trying to save the earth and trying to help the earth. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to brainstorm a list of persuasive topics for the earth. Things about the earth that you believe in or you agree with and you want other people to agree with you too. So I'm going to think. What are some things that I think we should do as humans to help protect our beautiful earth? So I'm going to think. I know one thing. I know that a lot of the oceans and also the land, there's a lot of pollution there because humans use so many plastic bottles and they just throw them. And guess what happens to those bottles? It goes there and then our earth gets polluted. So I think one thing that I would want humans to do, and I believe this is my opinion, is that we should use reusable bottles. Reusable bottles. And I think some of you have that. But like, for example, Miss Van, I got myself a little hydro flask so that I'm not using plastic bottles and just throwing them away. I get to use this over and over again and I could just wash it. That's my opinion. That's something I think we should all have. So I'm going to draw a water bottle with its handle, my hydro flask, maybe draw a water drop. So that's something I want to persuade people. I want to convince people that this is something they should do, that they should buy reusable water bottles. That's one way that I think we can help make our earth feel better. I'm going to think of a few more. So that's one topic. What's something else I think can happen? I know there's a lot of air pollution because we drive so many cars and that's polluting the air, right? So I think maybe having more days where we go walk or we bike to places, that will help our air and there will be less pollution. So I'm going to write that. Use bicycles or walk to places. That's another idea. Let me draw someone. And they are walking somewhere. And then I'll also draw a bicycle. Oh no, Miss Cummings is not very good at drawing bicycles. But you know what? I'm going to try my best because I know that's what you do too. So I'm going to draw my bicycle because I think that's one way that we can help with air pollution. That will really help. It'll cut down on air pollution. So I have two topics so far. So we should use reusable bottles. I think that we should use bikes or walk to places. And what's another way we can really help our earth? I know, those factories that make your toys and make meat and food, that pollutes not just the air, it also pollutes the water a lot. So I was thinking that people should eat more plant-based things. I'm going to add that to my list. Eat more plants. Because if we eat more plants, less animals have to be made in those factories, and less food has to be made in those factories, and there will be less smoke and oil that goes into our earth. So eat more plants. Maybe I'll draw a carrot, and then I'll draw a mouth of someone eating it. Yum, 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 yum. Eat more plants. That's another one. I think I'm gonna think of one more. Let's think. What else can we do to help make our earth a better place? I know another idea. I also think that instead of throwing things away, we should reuse things more than one time. So use things more than one time. That's another idea. Because when we throw the trash away, the trash ends up in landfills, and then that just pollutes our earth even more. So I'm going to write that. Reuse things more than one time. So for example, when you go to the store and you get those grocery bags, instead of throwing them away, you can keep them. I have a whole closet full of them, and I use them every single time I go back to the grocery store. So I'm going to draw maybe a plastic bag that you can keep to use again, or even the Starbucks cups. Those plastic Starbucks cups, I keep them, and I use them as to-go boxes. When my friends come over and I want to pack them some soup, I can use that cup as a soup container. So reusing things more than one time. That's another idea. Ooh, so I have a pretty good list. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different topics for my persuasive writing. That's what you're gonna do. Today, I want you to brainstorm. Everyone say that? Brainstorm. I want you to brainstorm different persuasive topics that have to do with helping our earth. So think about your opinion. What are things that you think humans should do to help save and make our earth a better place? All right, writers, happy brainstorming. I'm looking forward to seeing your list of topics, and I'll see you tomorrow so that we can choose one of them and start persuasive writing. Bye, writers.